What's up, YouTube? Today, Subaru made a brand new announcement. They're bringing a 2018 Subaru WRX STI Type RA to the US. They're also bringing a BRZ TS. Today, we're talking about the STI Type RA. We'll save the TS for another day. So, we're just gonna cut right to it. If you wanna know the quick specs of the STI Type RA, I'm gonna put those on the screen right now. If you want to go through each individual component that's changed and what makes the Type RA unique, then stick around. So first, the overall changes. Subaru basically reduced the weight, added some power, added some cool bling, and that gives us the Type RA. RA stands for Record Attempt, as per Subaru. So they're going to debut this car doing an actual record attempt, which ties back to Subaru's history of endurance racing that dates back to 1989 with their Subaru Legacy. So, for the engine changes, well, first of all, Subaru's saying that in their press release that it is an estimated 310 horsepower. It's interesting that they use the word estimated. Obviously, the numbers are not final. So I guess that could go up or down based on the estimated word. But that would be a 5 horsepower increase over the current 2018 standard STI. Now, part of that, they say that the way that they achieved that is by revising the intake system, a higher flowing exhaust. They added stronger pistons, apparently, to accommodate the increase in power. And they also retuned the ECU. So that brings us to the transmission. For the transmission differences, we have a revised third gear ratio, and we also have a short throw shifter as standard. I'm assuming that the short throw shifter is the same one that is optional on other STI models from the factory. We're a little disappointed in the bump of only 5 horsepower, but we'll talk about that later when we talk about is it worth it to wait and buy one. So, for the handling component of the new STI. So it has inverted front struts using Bilstein dampeners now. Bilstein has been used as a premium dampener on many special edition cars, and they're a premium suspension company. Along with the Bilstein dampeners, they now have rear double wishbone suspension. They've also tweaked the VDC, or the Vehicle Dynamics Control, for better stability and to point the car in the right direction. So VDC, many of you just know that simply as the traction control button. So you hold it to turn it off. You push it once on the current generation to do track mode. So they've rejiggered that so that the car responds differently and intervenes in a different way with the Type RA. Of course, they have the new for 2018 6-piston front Brembo brakes and 2-piston rear, but it comes in an exclusive silver finish instead of the neon yellow of the regular STI. This is a cue that goes back to the S207 as well. They also had the signature silver 6-piston Brembos. So let's talk about weight reduction. Subaru has removed the spare tire. They've upgraded the wheels to 19-inch forged BBS wheels wrapped in Yokohama Advan Sport tires. They come in at 245/35 R19, which is the same size as the standard STI. Subaru has replaced the roof with a carbon fiber roof, and it also has a newly redesigned pedestal wing for the rear that's also carbon fiber. So for exterior styling cues, there's cherry blossom red accent stripe on the front bumper and the rear bumper. Again, similar to what we saw on the S207. It has the factory STI front under spoiler and side skirts. Now, from the photos, it looks like, again, like the short shifter, this is just the optional factory front spoiler that you can currently purchase for a 2018 WRX or STI. But it just comes standard on that model now. It has integrated turn signals into the side mirror, and along with that, the side mirror, the shark fin antenna, and the fender badges are all painted black. I'll go ahead and show you where each of those points is right now. Of course, it wouldn't be complete without having a special edition Type RA badge on the trunk. For the interior, the Type RA comes standard with the Recaro seat package. From the photos, it looks like that these are just the exact same Recaros you can currently get in the WRX Premium with Sport package or the STI with the Recaro package. We won't know for sure until we see more pictures of the interior, but it sure looks the same. It's definitely the same shape at least. The steering wheel features a gloss black center spoke that of course sports the STI logo on it. The steering wheel itself now is also ultra suede, which is similar to an Alcantara material. It comes standard with push button start, and it also has a individually numbered Type RA plate mounted on the center console with your unique number out of 500 posted on there. Which brings us to the last point. There's only going to be 500 made of this special Type RA. So the big question is, there's all these new features, but how much is the price tag going to be? Well, right now a fully loaded STI Limited comes just above $40,000. So this Type RA being such a limited release model and having so many expensive unique parts is likely going to be getting very close to the $50,000 mark, if not more. We won't really know until Subaru lists the price, but this model is above and beyond what Subaru normally does for a special edition STI. So if the demand is outrageous, dealers could also have markups on it. So we're just gonna have to see ultimately how it shakes down. Do I think that the Type RA is worth it? Well, again, that comes back to the price. Assuming that we're coming in at that $50,000 mark, for me personally, I don't think it does enough for it. Coming in at only 310 horsepower, when you have models like the Ford Focus RS, which is technically available for only $36,000, that's coming in at nearly 30 more horsepower than that, it really makes a hard argument why you'd want this. What this car really is, in my opinion, is the ultimate STI enthusiast car. There's no question that this is the best STI that Subaru has come out with so far. It still has the EJ motor, but it has the upgraded pistons. It'll be interesting to see if that means forged piston or just a redesigned cast piston. But as you guys know, many STI owners either fear or have suffered from ringland failure. So hopefully that cures that and we can move forward. We're still all waiting for Subaru to, of course, debut the new FA engine in the STI. But until then, this is going to be our most powerful and most race-oriented model available. So we'll just have to see what Subaru says in terms of price and revealing more photos. But the options that are absolutely unique to this car that are not available on any other STI, of course, are the more powerful engine, the increased strength in the pistons, has the revised third gear ratio in the transmission, a reconfigured vehicle dynamics control or traction control mode. It also has Bilstein dampeners. It has the double wishbone rear suspension. It has the silver painted brake calipers. It has the forged BBS wheels. So there's a lot of unique options, including also, of course, the Alcantara steering wheel. So ultimately, who knows if it's worth it? We'll just have to see the price tag, but I can guarantee you it's not gonna be cheap. So go ahead, let's continue this conversation. If you wanna shoot a comment below, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like that. We'll catch you next time and stay tuned for updates.